I think that mindfulness is just being aware of like the certain state of mind that you're in, and to me it means that you have to be comfortable with yourself and just really accepting of who you are when it comes to certain things like schoolwork, especially now that we're in high school.
Alright, like for me, mindfulness is about like the people around you, but also yourself. Like you have to be cautious on like what you say to people, on what you're doing, to just to respect like the area where you are right now.
To me, mindfulness is being like connected with your spirit and your emotions, and really like practicing self-care and I don't know, like having control of your emotions and stuff like that.
To let go and move on, it's just let's say you're faced with a problem that you can't control. You just gotta let it go. You can't really control everything in life, and it just goes with everything. You can't control people. You can't control the amount of work somebody assigns, or whether or not you get a job. But to let go and move on, it's a great life motto that really helps you focus, especially when faced with extremely difficult problems.
With letting go and moving on basically means like with a problem, you just have to let it go. Like you cannot continuously be on the problem. You have to move on and then deal with it.
Well, I believe letting go and moving on is kind of about like not letting things bother you when they otherwise would. Like maybe you did kind of bad on a test that you were hoping you would do well on, or like just stuff like that, and like not really letting it bother you and like bouncing back and stuff.
To let go and move on is to be able to take an experience and find the positives about it and learn from it, rather than dwelling on the negatives or anything like that.
I think my pressures are just trying to not, pass out or just go really tired in class. Because sometimes I'm finished with my work, I don't know what to do, so I'm just sitting there, I'm like getting a bit tired, and that's mostly it. It's like I'm just bored.
Well, there's just it's just the usual high school stuff. It's projects, hanging out with friends, just socializing whatsoever. And I don't know, I'm not too pressured by high school at the moment because I'm on top of my work when I can.
Well, there's a lot of pressure to like get good grades, and like there's just a lot of stuff that like people are unsure about, like if they'll get a job over the summer or stuff that can really like weigh down on your conscience.
I mean, a really big pressure is deadlines and homework, and just a lot, like a heavy workload can really get to me sometimes, so.
Well, what it looks like, you can't really give a face to an expression like that, but if I had to say it looked like something, it would just like peace. Peace with yourself and peace with others. And then social media definitely affects it by blowing things out of proportion and making things more big of a deal than they actually are. Yeah.
Like my response is the same thing with Nick, but with social media it's a lot more, because one simple thing you can say that could be, let's say, racist or even like disrespectful, everyone will be getting like, they'll say disrespectful things about you, and they'll keep going and going and going, and they would usually never let it go because they find it a huge big deal. Like sometimes even social media sites have to close down because they have to fix that problem.
Well, I think social media and like the internet in general is a place where it's like kind of harder to remove things. So like something that might bother you, you can't really easily block out.
Social media can kind of make people not let go because it can constantly bring it back up, so then a lot of people can bring out the negatives of things.
Focused breathing. Let's say if I have like a lot of work and I'm feeling a little overwhelmed, I just let myself breathe, take a step back, and just really focus up on what I have to do.
With mindfulness, like a great way is to like do something you like doing. Like you shouldn't be just there like stressed out all the time. Like if you're stressed out, take a break, do what you want for the time being, and then get back to it when you feel like I can do it again.
I probably should practice more, but I go to the gym sometimes and I always make time to relax, and especially when I get stressed out, like just to always remember to breathe and stuff like that.